An infrastructure deal is far from signed, sealed, and delivered. Rick Newman joins us now with the latest in what could be another D.C. debacle. Rick, what a weekend miss.
Well, they kind of straightened this out. I mean, we ended last week with a rupture over the bipartisan infrastructure deal, the so-called bipartisan deal, I guess. What Biden basically said last Thursday when he said he was linking the bipartisan deal to a Democrats only deal. I mean, the way that was interpreted inside the Beltway was Biden saying, I'm going to use Republicans to create the facade of bipartisanship, and then everything the Republicans don't agree with, we're going to jam into this other bill. That is exactly the Democratic strategy. That hasn't changed. What has changed are the theatrics around this. So Biden kind of did a mea culpa over the weekend. He put out a statement saying, I'm not actually linking the bipartisan bill to the partisan Democratic bill, but there's no change in the Democratic strategy. So this kind of creates the mirage that Republicans can say, if he can get 10 votes and overcome the 60 vote threshold in the Senate, so those Republicans can say, oh, we support infrastructure, we always have, and whatever the Democrats do on their own, we don't have anything to do with that. It's like you just have to separate the two enough so that Republicans have plausible deniability.
Rick, Goldman Sachs out with a good note this morning. They're still thinking that tax increases are ultimately part of any infrastructure plan. But did you see any of that in this tentative deal that we have? I couldn't see it.
No, but what Goldman Sachs is talking about, I think, is the other deal. So again, investors should expect we probably will get the so-called bipartisan infrastructure deal more or less as it looks like, as we saw in the fact sheets last week. But then we are also likely to get this second deal, and that's where the tax hikes are going to be. So probably Biden wants to raise the corporate rate to 28%. He's not going to get it. But there is a pathway to raising the corporate rate from 21% probably to 25%. Biden wants to increase the capital gains tax up to the highest income tax rate. He's not going to get that, but it's going to go up probably to around 28%, and then some change in the estate taxes. So I think we are going to see those tax hikes, but it's not going to be in any kind of bipartisan bill. It's going to be in a Democrats only bill that barely squeaks by if it gets through.